11 million innocent people were killed in the Holocaust during World War II. Hitler believed he was responsible for ridding Europe of not just Jewish people, but also homosexuals. Those who survived shared their horror stories with the world, but those who were silent, who couldn't speak out, were victims of the pink triangle. Since the Holocaust, the pink triangle has become a symbol for equal rights for homosexuals all over the world. Paragraph 175 was a law created in 1871, used to limit the existence of homosexuality in Germany. In the 1920s, Berlin was a booming city, with active nightlife and a large gay community that didn't take the law against them too seriously. This was because paragraph 175 wasn't well enforced and didn't have many restrictions. Many gay men were able to live their lives happily and comfortably, as long as they didn't display vulgar behavior to the public. The law was even about to be repealed in 1929 due to how unnecessary it seemed to be. That was all about to change. Nazi persecution against gays began in 1935, at the beginning of Adolf Hitler's rule. Paragraph 175 was revised, strictly prohibiting any homosexual activity between men in Germany. It allowed Nazis to extend more fierce persecution towards gays. Any man seen simply brushing the hand of another man could be arrested immediately. Hitler thought homosexual men were weak and shouldn't reproduce. Many of the accused were found through word of mouth and rumors. Others were found in gay bars or were turned in by those close to them. Some men were able to hide their feelings for their safety and found ways to live their lives as they had before. Then Hitler came up with his plan to do what he thought would cleanse Germany, the final solution. He believed that the perfect race to represent Germany was intelligent, slim, tall, blonde hair, blue-eyed, Aryan. This meant he would attempt to eliminate groups of people like Jews, homosexuals, Jehovah's Witnesses, gypsies, the mentally and physically disabled, political prisoners, and common criminals. Hitler didn't view these people as citizens in his vision of a perfect nation. In his eyes, they were as good as gone. Spreading throughout Europe, Nazis began to imprison those who didn't fit into Hitler's ideal race for his Germany. Taking prisoners into concentration camps by force, they were violently beaten or even killed if they refused to cooperate. Of those imprisoned, homosexuals were regarded as the scum of the camps. Upon arrival, they were completely stripped of every last right they had and were no longer treated as human beings. They were sanitized, completely shaved with sloppy work by officers or other prisoners, and fitted with a black and white striped uniform with a pink triangle sewn onto the pant leg and shirt. On the pink triangle uniforms, their badge was much larger and more visible than the other prison badges. Nazis wanted the badge to be noticed. The pink triangle was often remarked as the badge of shame. Homosexuals received brutal physical and emotional torture simply for having feelings that were considered to be irregular. They were constantly subjected to beatings by camp officials and even other prisoners. They were called names like queers, fags, 175ers, referring to the law prohibiting homosexuality, and many other horrible, unmentionable names. Nazis even shot at the triangle for target practice. Pink Triangle survivor Heinz Heger recalls such treatment. It was January, and a few degrees below zero, with an icy wind blowing through the camp. Yet we were left naked and barefoot on the snow-covered ground to stand and wait. Through this terrifying treatment, not many survived. At the end of the Holocaust, when Germany was defeated by the Allies and concentration camps were liberated, homosexuals were still considered criminals under paragraph 175. Other prisoners were relocated and given reparations to start new, comfortable lives. This was not the case for Pink Triangle prisoners. They were either imprisoned again or forced to live their lives in utter secrecy. In Nuremberg, when the Nazis were put on trial for their atrocities, the Pink Triangle cases were overlooked as the victims were in violation of an existing German law. Voices from around the world began to speak out for homosexuals in Germany who were silenced. The International Homosexual World Organization, founded in Denmark in 1948, published a magazine in the German language in order to raise awareness for gays in Germany. A German-American man, influenced by Germany's early gay rights, founded an organization called the Mattachine Society. They rallied outside the White House in 1965, around the same time that Harvey Milk became the first openly gay man elected to public office in the United States. Finally, in 1968, a revision passed on paragraph 175 in East Germany, and in 1969 in West Germany, which changed it from paragraph 175 to paragraph 151. There weren't as many restrictions in the new version, but it did set age limits in order that homosexuality should not be publicly displayed. Many Pink Triangle victims still remained unheard, as they were afraid of being persecuted once again. After many attempts and pleas to the German government, 25 years after paragraph 175 was revised into paragraph 151, the law prohibiting homosexuality was completely repealed in the newly reunified Germany in 1994. As homosexuality has become more commonly accepted, people all over the world have started to recognize and mourn homosexuals as Holocaust victims. Monuments and exhibits are being built to remember the gay victims of the Holocaust. Every year since 1995, San Francisco displays a massive pink triangle during their Gay Pride Parade. The United States Holocaust Memorial Museum created a traveling exhibit of the pink triangle in 2003. And Tel Aviv, Israel, built a monument to honor gay victims in early 2014. Memorials like these have brought attention to the gay community in their denial of rights. The fight for gay rights has become a powerful debate in the world today. The gay community has effectively continued to lobby for their rights. For example, gay marriage is now legal in countries like France, Sweden, Canada, New Zealand, and in some states in the U.S.
We have more of this to look forward to, and the reason we do is because we are having these advances on the legal side. So we have to prepare ourselves, put your seatbelt on, there's more of this to come.
The pink triangle represents how homosexuals have been denied rights throughout history, and how they will keep fighting to reach their goal of acceptance and peace for the future. Hitler believed he was responsible for robbing homosexuals of their rights, and did so by ordering the killing of thousands of innocent gay men. Homosexuals were once silenced under Nazi Germany and forced to wear the pink triangle badge. The gay community has adopted the pink triangle symbol to represent their fight for equal rights. The pink triangle has become a powerful symbol of hope for the rights of homosexuals all around the world.